My name is Chioma K. Elianu, and I am the author of Mother of All Colors and the founder of The Sacred Garden, the living extension, the community, and the sacred container of this book. Why did I write Mother of All Colors? Because this was never meant to be just a book. It is an initiation, a return to your body, a reclamation of your voice, a remembering of the broken parts of you that were never broken, only buried. There was a period in my life where I found myself moving in and out of therapy, asking bigger questions, searching for language for what I was feeling. I wanted to understand my inner landscape, my inner world deeply, not just the polished parts, not just the parts people praised, all of it, the grief, the silence, the longing, the shadow, the becoming. I became devoted to introspection, to philosophy, to spirituality, to stillness, to asking myself the difficult questions so I could understand what I had not yet faced within myself. I stepped away from old dynamics, from old versions of myself, from noise. I started creating intentional moments between me, God, and my ancestors, and my own honesty. I romanticized my healing. I invested in shadow work. I wrote constantly. Everything I felt, I poured onto pages. And somewhere in that process, I realized every emotion I carried had a color. Every wound, every breakthrough, every version of myself, that became Mother of All Colors. Not just a book, a return, a surrender. This is poetry that does not sit politely on a page. It breathes, it burns, it asks you to answer. It is a coloring book that becomes ceremony, a gratitude journal that becomes grounding, a shadow workbook that becomes integration. Each color is a portal. Each poem is a mirror. Each prompt is an invitation to meet yourself without flinching. This is where devotion meets depth, where sensuality meets sovereignty, where light does not erase shadow, it embraces it. This is not passive reading. This is participation. This is embodiment. This is transformation. Who did I write Mother of All Colors for? I wrote this for the empath who feels too much and is ready to stop apologizing for it. For the healer who has poured into everyone else and is finally ready to be poured into. For the one who thought they were broken until they realized they were only becoming. For the artist who creates even when unseen. For the lover who craves devotion that feels eternal. For the sovereign who is remembering who they have always been. And for the little girl inside me who needed her higher self to stand up for every moment she forgot who she really was. If you have ever whispered to yourself, there has to be more than this. This is for you. What makes Mother of All Colors different is that it does not ask to bypass yourself. It asks you to integrate. Every color holds both light and shadow. Red, devotion, desire, power. Orange, sensuality, creation, identity. Yellow, worth, magnetism, illumination. Green, grounding, growth, healing. Blue, truth, voice, vulnerability. Purple, intuition, mystery, transcendence. Black, shadow, depth, rebirth. You do not skip the darkness. You move through it in order to transcend to the light. Each section includes poetry, artwork, gratitude prompts, and shadow work, designed to bring you back to yourself. This is sacred sensuality, This is divine reflection. This is introspection that feels luxurious, intentional, and alive. This is art as ritual. This is healing as devotion and surrender. And before you leave this space, pause. Take a breath. Inhale slowly for 4. Exhale for 6. Release what no longer belongs to you. You are allowed to bloom. You are allowed to release what keeps you small. You are both light and shadow. You are whole. You are not here by accident. The garden has received you. If this awakens something inside you, I invite you to enter the sacred garden, the private community, and the living continuation of Mothers of All Colors. The book was only the portal. The journey continues inside. Welcome home with devotion and glory. Chioma K. Eliana.